So how is everybody going today? It is Mr. Untamed here, back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at the top 5 worst trolls that you could possibly get in Call of the Wild. Now, starting off, we're going to talk about what a troll is. And a troll is basically a max level animal that does not make a diamond. So let's take a reindeer, for example. So reindeer go up to level 5, which is their max level. So at level 5, they are supposed to make a diamond. However, they do not, they only score gold. That is what a troll is. So starting off here on our list, we actually have feral goat. Now feral goat are definitely among the top worst trolls. These things troll about 80% of the time, 70 to 80% of the time, and they are just absolute nasty trolls. Now, finding a level 5 isn't that hard, but finding a diamond definitely is hard. And mind me just blasting feral goat here with 300, that's fine. But yeah, definitely feral goats are definitely one of the worst trolls. Now, the only map you'll find feral goats on are Aotearoa at the moment, and they drink basically all up in the top half of the map. Gone to the map right now actually. They drink in these 2 lakes here, up here. They sometimes drink at this lake here. These ones up here, here, this lake here. Along this little bit of coastline here where red deer are, and then you get them down this river here all the way down to about here, so all up here, and then on this little side of the river here. I'm not quite sure about this side, but definitely this side. But yeah, so you get them all over the place on Te Awaroa, but yeah, they are very bad trolls. So if you find a 5 medium, don't expect it to make diamond. I usually expect them to be trolls just because they troll that much. But we'll be moving on to our second animal here. Now, in our second spot here, we actually do have male gemsbok. Now, male gemsbok are, again, the same. They not too hard to find a 5 medium, but getting a diamond is just exhausting and tiring if you are trying to. Now, you might need your Gen 0 binoculars, as they do drink early in the morning, which is, again, another little bit of a harder thing to make than the hunt. But yeah, but they're just another really bad troll, and yeah, it's just the same as the other ones. It's just not that hard to find the 5 medium, but finding a diamond is just really hard. Now, female gemsbok tend to go diamond at level 4. They can reach level 5, however, I don't think it is that common for them to make level 5. But yeah, so male gemsbok are just terrible trolls, exactly like the goat. Now, the only map that you can hunt male or any gemsbok on is Vahonga. Now, Vahonga is a pretty good map in itself, as it's got quite a good array of species to hunt on the map. And you can usually find, let's zoom out here, you can usually find them at this lake. They used to be really good at this lake, but they are no longer found at this lake. But this lake here, this lake up here, all these ones in the savannah here or in the plains are pretty good. This one at this little end of the lake here is pretty awesome as well. This lake here, you can find them sometimes, and then up here and up here. So you can find them pretty much all throughout the central area of Vahonga Savannah in the plains. And yeah, so that is their location, and yeah, they again are just really hard to get as diamonds, and since their max score isn't that much above diamond, it is pretty hard to spawn in a diamond. But we're going to move on to our next spot here, and yeah. Now in our third spot, we have mountain lions or pumas. Now these animals are the same trait as all of the other ones. They are really not a challenge to find a lion legendary at all, but finding a diamond is somehow challenging, as they do tend to troll, and that is not only their bad trait, they also do scare off all other animals in the surrounding area. So if you are shooting anything with mountain lions in their home range, then you might have a problem with other animals like elk or bears or anything like that. Now, there was just an update where the black bears were being interrupted by the mountain lions, but hopefully, that is fixed now though, which is good, so now I can set up my black bear grind. But yeah, mountain lions, yeah, they are very big trolls. They do not like to make diamond whatsoever, and one of my friends actually got an albino troll which is just terrible. Now, I do not wish anyone to get a troll mountain lion or any trolls for this sake, but they are inevitable, and you will eventually run into a non-legendary mountain lion or puma if you play parquet or mountain lion. Not mountain lions, Silver Ridge Peaks, my bad. But yeah, they definitely do troll, and they do not make diamond very often. Now, on Silver Ridge Peaks, you can find them at this lake, which is usually pretty good, but for some reason I only have 2 mountain lions here at the moment. You can find them, I'm pretty sure you can find some at this lake, maybe, I'm not 100% sure. Now you can find them here, you can find all in these lakes down here, this one up here. I haven't ever been up here, so I couldn't tell you. But all the way down here now you can find them, all the way through this little valley. And then, yeah, you can find some over here. I actually had one scare off my mule there over here. Pretty sure you can find them up here if you're lucky. I don't think I have any zones here for them, but you can find them here. I have Rocky Mountain elk and all of these other zones, but none of them. Now, I know mountain lions, I have heard mountain lions over here, and there's a zone for one right there, so you can find them up near Hunter's outpost there, which is pretty good. So if you're ever looking for a diamond mountain lion or puma, I don't know really where puma zones are, as I don't hunt puma, but these are where all mountain lions are, and even on this lake over here you can find them. But they are just very bad trolls, so yeah, good luck finding a diamond one. I do wish you luck, but somehow I don't think we will get diamond ones very often. But we will be moving on to the next animal here. Now, coming in our 4th spot here, guys, we actually have reindeer and caribou. Now, these guys definitely troll a lot. Now, I actually have got a leucistic 5 medium troll reindeer, scored 413, and it was a pleasant surprise, but not a pleasant surprise at the same time. Definitely sad to see super trolls, but at the same time I was happy because that was my biggest rare reindeer, and I still do not have another big one up to date yet. And we'll just take those ones out right there. Now, that was possibly the biggest board that I've seen on my map so far. That went up to 408. Now, diamond is 430 for caribou, and same as reindeer, and they love to troll. They will troll you over and over and over again before you can even get a diamond. Now, I did set up a reindeer grind, and then my game glitched out and deleted all the tents off my medved and all the other maps that weren't DLC maps. And we actually did get 13 trolls and 4 diamonds. So that is how much they do troll. And we did take these guys out with the 300, so they will not be max score. Now, these guys, again, are just terrible trolls. And finding a 5 medium one really isn't that difficult. But finding a diamond is just out of this world. It is very hard to find a diamond caribou or reindeer. And that's what makes them very bad to hunt. Or they're pretty fun to hunt. They give you quite a decent amount of money as well, but they just troll and troll and troll, which is definitely not very good. Now, on Yukon, where I'm on caribou, you can basically find them anywhere you go, all over this side, all up in these lakes here, all over here. You just won't find them. I think this lake here, and these ones here is where you won't find them, all up in these ones. Anywhere else you can basically just find caribou everywhere you run, and that is what makes hunting caribou pretty fun, as you just have an abundance of caribou all over the place, which is pretty good. But that brings us to our last and final animal for today. Now, in our final spot here, we actually have moose. Now, moose are terrible trolls as well. And this is one of my moose grinding zones, and if we look over here, up onto this hill, we have a 5 medium. Now, I can tell by that rack, he is most likely a troll. He does have a small chance at making diamonds, but that rack is definitely a troll rack. Now, moose definitely just love to troll you. I actually switched over from Medved to Yukon because I was getting no good spawns. I wasn't even spawning in any level 4s. But Yukon has been treating me very well, and we actually do have quite a few. I actually did spawn in 2 other 5 mediums. One I shot and he was a diamond, and he had 1 brow tine, which was pretty cool, and 1 I let my friend have, which accidentally trolled him. Or not accidentally, I say the moose do it on purpose, because they are just naughty, they're just mean. But yeah, 5 medium moose, they just love to troll, and they will just unforgivingly troll you and troll you. But yeah, and I actually did spawn in a piebald. My friend got a piebald level 5 troll the other day as well, which was very sad. Now, you don't want to find a troll super rare. Now, that is very bad, especially for moose. You don't want to find a troll super rare or something like this. Now, moose tend to go... moose 5 mediums aren't that easy to find. I mean, if you look and you shoot a few, you'll find a 5 medium, but they're not as easy as reindeer or mountain lions or anything like that. Now, in Yukon here, where I'm doing my grind, anywhere you see a tent, you can find them. So up in these top lakes over here, the wetlands, Crown Gold wetlands is pretty good. All up along both sides of this river here, and like this delta, I suppose it would be called a delta. You can find them all up this river. These lakes here, this big lake, you can find some zones. Over at these lakes are really good for moose as well. Over at these, I have a few tents there. And yeah, basically the whole map is just covered in moose, which is pretty good for my moose grind. But yeah, and there's our 5 medium again. He is pretty big, but I think he is a troll. We're not going to shoot him quite today. We will shoot him another day. But yeah, so moose tend to just troll you over and over. But that is it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It would be much appreciated, and we'll see you in the next one.